Tom Penn, who used to work with the Portland Trail Blazers, helping their salary cap management. Now he works for us at ESPN with the ESPN.com NBA
Trade machine. And you're going to help us understand this Carmelo Anthony three-way trade and mathematically how it works.
Yeah, this is available on ESPN.com, and what we've started with is the two principal teams. It shows their payroll at $84 million for the Nuggets, which means they're over the cap. The Knicks are similarly over the cap, and then you look at the players listed high to low in salary. And we'll start with Carmelo Anthony, who they desire in New York, along with Chauncey Billups. It's been reported, and we know the other players are further down the roster here, where you've got Ronaldo Balkman, Anthony Carter, and Mr. Williams. Now, they're all going to go to New York. The target players coming back to Denver are Raymond Felton, Mr. Moskov, the Russian, Danilo Gallinari, who they really wanted, and Wilson Chandler. So that's really what we're talking about for the core deal. Now, let's give it a try on the trade machine and see if this trade would work itself. It doesn't. The trade fails. And the reason the trade fails is because the Knicks are bringing back $33 million, and they're over the cap. In order to absorb that money, they need to offload a lot more than the $16 million than they're offloading. So that's when they go to adjust the trade, and Donnie Walsh calls a third team, and he called Minnesota. The reason he called Minnesota, their payroll is only $46 million. They have $12 million in cap room. That's key, because what they can do with that $12 million is absorb this big contract of Eddie Curry, and what they really want is Anthony Randolph down here. That's the target player for Minnesota. Now, to make this work, they take back the final player in the deal. Corey Brewer goes to New York. Now, let's come back up and let's try this trade again, the three-way trade, and now it's green and it works. And what's important here is what they delivered to the Nuggets. The Nuggets, with that $84 million, were into the luxury tax by $14 million. They're only bringing back now $16 million because the rest of that money came over here to Minnesota. The net benefit to them in this trade is about $25 million on this year's salary.
Real money.
Real money, even in the NBA. So that's why three-team deals make sense. They move that money and they make it all work, and Denver gets young assets, draft picks, and about $25 million for this year.
So with the trade deadline on Thursday, folks can go to ESPN.com and play GM and see if these deals work.
And email it to their favorite GM, their favorite idea.
Yeah, that's Tom Penn's idea, NBA GMs. Thanks so much.